Everybody be cool. You be cool.
Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Chess Study. In today's video we will see what are the most effective moves to win against Sicilian Defence. Before we start, I would request you to watch till the end. Now, let's start. e4, c5. This move is officially called the Sicilian Defence. The Sicilian is the most popular and best scoring response to White's first move, e4. Knight to f3, knight to c6, d4. Instead of Black's Sicilian moves, we should develop normal moves, and take the control of the center. C takes d4, knight takes d4. Now, as you can see, Black has so many options to play against that move. Like, he can play his queen, or the e-pawn, or the knight g to f6, to attack the unprotected pawn in the center. g6, accelerated dragon variation. In this case, his plan is to attack our knight, and to grab the control of the diagonal. Knight c3. Bishop g7. Bishop e3, to support the knight. Knight f6, attacking the pawn, and castle preparation. Bishop b4, short castle. Bishop b3, knight to a5, and e5. Here, Black has to play knight takes b3. But, if he tried to move f7 knight, he will lose the game. We will come to it later. Knight takes b3. E takes f6. C takes a1. F takes g7. King takes g7 forced. Castling shot for White. Knight takes c2. Queen takes c2. As you can see, though, White has lost some of his pieces, but still, he is up with points. His all main pieces are active for attack, where Black's pieces are hanging, and his king is aslow in a weak position. Now let's take a look on its variations. But before that, don't forget to subscribe Square 64. Now, what if Black plays knight h5, instead of knight takes b3? In that case, we could easily trap his knight with g4. Now, the Black knight has no safe squares left, he can't go back to f6, because of the same threat. The g3 square is protected by pawns, and the f4 square is also protected by the bishop on e3. What if Black plays knight e7, instead of knight takes b3? If he did that, then it would be a massive mistake for him. Let's see how. After knight to e8, we would give him a check with bishop d to f7. He has to take it with king. If Black take f7 with rook, then his queen is gone with knight d to e6, with no safe squares for queen. Then it comes knight d to e6, forking Black's queen and rook. He has to take it with king. He can't take it with d pawn, because then he will lose his queen with queen takes queen. As you can see, Black king is getting more and more weak. After king takes e6, we gonna give a check with queen to d5. The king has only f5 square left. Then, after king to f5, another check comes from g4. And after king takes g4, rook g2 check. Now, the king has 4 squares to go. f5, h3, h4, h5. But these all are checkmate. Let's see how. King to f5, rook to g5, checkmate. King to h5, queen d1 check, and king to h4, queen g4, checkmate. Or, if Black blocks the check with rook to f3, then queen takes f3, check, and after king to h4, queen g4, checkmate. King to h3, queen g2, check, king h4, queen g4, checkmate. King to h4, bishop to g5, check. If king to h3, then queen g2, checkmate. Or, if king to h5, then queen d1 is a checkmate. No matter if Black blocks it with his rook to f3, then queen takes f3 is a checkmate. It's definitely a victory for white. There is no way to protect the black king. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment and like.